Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Unconventional Coach. My name is Jenny Handy. I am a certified high performance coach. And today we are going to talk a little bit about energy and why energy is so important. So, for high performers, a high energy is really very important because they have so many tasks during the day they need to work on. They need to make sure that they're fully engaged in the day, fully present in the moment. So they really have to focus on what they're doing with their bodies. So when we look at energy, we're looking at a few different things. We're looking at your physical energy, your mental energy, and whatever your version of spiritual energy is. So when we look at our physical energy, generally what we're looking at is, are you getting enough quality sleep? Time doesn't necessarily matter, it's the quality of the sleep. So is that enough for you to function really well during the day? Are you nourishing your body with enough water and nutritional foods to give you that higher energy level? And are you exercising at least 20 minutes a day of some kind of movement? Even during the day, if you have a desk job like I do, then get up and stretch and maybe move around a little bit. Try to get some energy flowing. One of the things that I've learned is if you stand up and just swing your arms back and forth and just go about 10 times, that brings a whole bunch of air into your lungs and really gives you that boost of energy. And a second thing that we look at is our mental energy. A lot of that has to do with like journaling or meditating or doing something that really calms your mind. I have only recently gotten into meditating. I try to do these ones that I found that are like 10 to 20 minutes a day. You don't have to sit perfectly still. You don't have to make any kind of noises. You can scratch and itch. You can move a little bit if you need to, but it's really about just getting in a place where you can just relax and just calm your mind. You'd be amazed what that does for your energy. It really just calms everything and puts you in a whole nother state. I'm kind of becoming a fan of that, I have to say. And then the third one that they like to bring up is your spiritual energy. That could be taken various ways. If you're a religious person, it could be praying or whatever you do to connect to whomever your higher power is. If you're not a religious person, that could be going out in nature. It could be spending time in the forest, in the trees, on the beach, wherever brings you that calm and peace of mind for your soul and your spiritual energy. So when you look at all three of those together, your physical, your mental, emotional, and your spiritual energy, that really boosts up those levels and gets you to that place where you can then function and do the tasks you need to do, engage in the relationships you need to be in, and really just perform at that higher level. So I would encourage you to try a couple different things this week. Pick something that really connects with you. Not everybody's the same. Not everybody's going to like the same things. So just try something for each of those categories. For your physical, work on something about your sleep or your nutrition or your exercise. For your mental, do some reading, some personal development, some meditation, something like that. And for your spiritual, either do some praying, go to church, or get some time outside in nature and really just connect and see at the end of the week if you can tell a difference in how your energy levels are. And I would really love to hear how that works out for you. So drop me a note in the comments and let me know. But you go out, have a fabulous week. I'll see you next week.